Hello, my Libras and Libra rising friends, Sondra from For Your Chi. And this is your February reading for 2025. Thanks for being here with me. There are some things to watch out for. Good things are coming in, though. And I was just looking up the Venus retrograde dates for you all, which is not in February, but shortly thereafter. Venus retrograde, March 1st to April 12th. Do you have a therapist? Do you have a good therapist? If the answer is no, it would be a really good time to find one or to look for one in February. Have an appointment ready to go March 1st, the first week of March, all of March, half of April, because whenever this happens and your Venus goes retrograde for you all, even though there still is good things happening, for some reason you all think the sky is falling, and you are going to need someone who is there for you solidly at least once a week, maybe even twice a week, to remind you that it is not falling, but you are feeling it's just feelings, and those feelings too shall pass. Okay? So mark your calendar once a week from March 1st to April 12th. Sondra says don't panic. Sondra says don't jump off a cliff. You are going to make it through. Okay? Now let's get to your reading. Your first house. First 72 hours of February. Memories of love. You are reminiscent of times past. This happens a lot with the Libras. You do have spiritual teacher. Many of you are spiritual teachers, or perhaps you're going to consult one. The bottom of this card talks about your life purpose, involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Some of you may want to join a group, a spiritual group that supports you, not one that takes from you. And please don't join a cult. You've got to watch out for that. There are so many cults, it's not even funny. It's ridiculous, really. Some of you may even want to form your own spiritual group, and please don't form a cult. It's not cool. I don't think a Libra would form a cult anyway. And if you tell me that a Libra is a cult leader, I will have to write that in my diary. I've never seen it. But I guess it could happen. Your second house. Now here's where it gets a little iffy. There is a money setback that I see in February for you. Cancel. Now, I don't want you to freak out about this, because I've been telling you for how many months now, don't spend the money because you're going to need it. So now is the time that you take out the money that you've been stashing, because we've talked about this for many moons now, right? And you're going to have to spend it on something, whether that's to repair an item, to replace an item, could be your car, could be a home repair, unexpected expense, whatever this is. But again, I don't want you to worry too much, because this will all be fixed or rectified in some way in the summer months. I know you're thinking, oh, Sondra, that's a long time. Not really in the grand scheme of things. Time is flying. Okay? So, and try not to overspend. So, in other words, even though you have to whip out some money in February, you don't have to buy the Cadillac, okay? Do some shopping around. Get the best possible price that you can. Get a warranty. Get some references. Make sure if it's a repair that you need done, make sure the person is licensed and insured, please. Okay? Your third house, your brother or sister, truth. A decision must be made at this time, and the Sun card shows up not S-U-N but S-O-N. So this is talking about a nephew or a younger male energy that's coming through one of your brothers or sisters, okay? Your nephew or nephew energy, your brother or sister is going to be dealing with a situation involving a child here. Now, this could be that child needs medical help, or that child needs therapy, or that child needs to switch schools or be homeschooled. They cannot continue to go in the same direction that they've been going. There's a situation where it has to be dealt with. This thing, whatever it is, must have a resolution that is not currently on the radar. You may be helping them with this. You may be helping research a solution to this problem if they need it. And let's face it, when it comes to children, it takes a village, right? Your fourth house, your house of home, where you currently live. Well, this is interesting. The Libra always gets giddy when I pull the alpha male card, and here he is or she is in your house of home, where you live. So this is not someone you live with. This could be a visitor that's coming. This could also be your father. Your father could, if he fits this description, of course, your father could be visiting, or you could hear from him saying that he wants to come for a visit, something like this. You are getting express your individuality here. Okay, very good. With the red hat in the Red Hat Society, allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Yes, you are. You sparkly Libra, you. Okay, here's where it gets exciting. If you weren't already excited with the alpha male who could be potentially visiting you this month, you have the heart chakra in the 5th house. For those of you single Libras, this is the house of dating if you are dating or if you want to date. The heart chakra is opening up to receive more gifts here. This could be more people to date. This could be a certain specific person that you really love that's coming to you now. This could be you opening up to more friends. Sometimes if you have more than one child, the younger child will show up here, and if that's the case, this heart chakra is opening for them. And look at this. Your desire is within reach. How about that? I love this. Have faith, this card says, as everything is working out in your favor. That's a great affirmation. Everything always works out in my favor. Everything always works out in my favor. Everything always works out in my favor. Do you understand? Every day. Say it as often as you possibly can, especially during the Venus retrograde months. But you can start now. You can practice now. Look at this. How about that? We talked about, I believe it was last month, right, about perhaps you meeting someone through your job or at your job that did this to you or something like this, the throes of passion. This usually means the Libra is swinging from the chandeliers, but you got this in work. So if this is not talking about a person, it's talking about something that you love to do is coming through your job. Now you also pulled travel. So let me ask you, do you travel for work, or is there a travel trip coming regarding work because you have it in the 6th house? Or 6th house also relates to health. So this could be like a spa trip, like one of those spa weekends. You know the kind? Maybe a salt cave. Maybe, you know, the kind where I've never been on these before, but I've heard about them. Where you sit in a sauna with a group of ladies or whatever, and you get massages and you get pedicures and you get facials and you get, I mean, there are some weird stuff too, right? I've heard of one of these retreats where you go get a coffee enema. I mean, Libras would not dig that, but I mean, you get the point here. This could be like a detox spa kind of thing where they give you some detox drinks. I don't know. But whatever this is, it looks amazing. Now, where are we here? I got off on the spa kick. You have pentacles again. You have pentacles. Earth signs are showing up in your 7th house of primary partnerships and or business partnerships. So that is a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. You don't ordinarily get those cards, but I believe that you got them last month, so a continuation of last month. But here's your fire sign here, the Aries, Leo, or the Sagittarius. If you want to follow me in the extended, the link is below. It's on Patreon. You don't have to get a membership. You can just buy the video if you're interested. We're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships and business partnerships, your 8th house of taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, your school or travel, your career and your mother, your child or your best friend. There's a warning there, okay? For those of you that have children, there's a warning there. And even if you don't have children, there's a warning for your best friend. You're going to want to hear that. And the 12th house, what's about to happen in the month of May, which is the future card 3 months from now. Many blessings to you, all of my Libras. Take care.